stop, breathe, listen. This moment is different. If you're here right now, it's not by accident. The angels have led you to this very message, this very second, because something is shifting in the spiritual atmosphere around you. And if as you listen, you feel a strange flutter in your chest, a chill down your arms, or the sensation of pure anticipation, type 1111 in the comments right now. That's your sign to the heavens. I'm awake, I'm aligning, and I'm ready for what's about to be revealed. Because what unfolds in your love story isn't random, it's divine. Right now, it doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car with your hands gripping the wheel a little too tight, or home late again at a kitchen table stacked with bills. Just you, the quiet hum of the fridge, and the ache of wanting to believe love could still change your story. Because tonight, right now, heaven is interrupting your ordinary with the extraordinary. The prophets are whispering, "Beloved heart, pay close attention." Because this love, yes, this person falling hard for you, was written into your life long before you worried about what money could buy. You who measure dinners in dollars, who've counted every bus fare and cringed at every overdraft, who think love is for everyone but those facing hardships or heavy debt. God says, you're wrong. Miracles don't check your bank balance. Divine love overrides every financial fear. It arrives when you need it most. So keep listening. Because as you do, you'll realize you're not just hearing a story, you're living one. And the next chapter, yes, the one where she or he falls hard for you, fighting through chaos against all financial odds, is already in motion. You've asked for a sign. You've begged for proof. She can't possibly love me. Not with what I have left. He's out of my league and out of my price range. God, why would anyone worthy of love choose me with my life in pieces? Beloved soul, here's what heaven wants you to know. Love doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to be present. The prophets command, listen, because someone is falling hard for you, and spiritual forces are moving, money or no money. Let me take you into their world for a moment. Close your eyes if you can. Feel this as if it's your own pulse. Imagine a woman standing at the window, clutching her phone, chewing her lip, scrolling past images of perfect couples, eating brunch in places she can't afford. Yet, her mind drifts every 5 seconds to you. Or a man, shoulders slumped after a 12-hour shift, lugging boxes, his shoes nearly worn through, buying instant noodles, yet smiling to himself as his last dollar goes to buying you a single perfect flower. This is not just someone liking you. They are falling hard, despite, and perhaps even because of, the storms you're navigating. This is love that's hungry, imperfect, stubborn. And here's the kicker. Heaven arranged it that way on purpose. The prophets say, this is infatuation wrapped in intention. This is what the angels call divinely reckless. A love that doesn't make sense in the language of budget spreadsheets. Why? Because heaven's economy is different. Where humans see not enough, heaven sees miracle in motion. You're tired, I know. Tired of the hustle, tired of the doubt. But beloved, I am commanded to tell you, someone is falling for you hard, as if you are the sunrise after years of rain. You are not a liability. You are the investment heaven keeps pouring into, just when you think the account is closed. Do you feel it? The way her texts linger just a little longer. The random smiley at 2 a.m. The way he always wants to hear about your day, no matter how ordinary, The shared looks. You know that look. The one that lingers and flickers even when you're talking about the price of groceries. Maybe you brush it off. It's just kindness. She can't possibly mean it. He'll leave when the bills come due. But whisper this question to your heart. What if this is the love that's worth fighting for? Because right now, the angels are orchestrating encounters, delays that seem frustrating, canceled plans that become sacred detours, spontaneous laughter at the end of tough days. The same heaven that watched you count pennies is sending love that is priceless. He, they are falling hard for you. Let's be honest, the pressure is real. You worry, will I lose them because I can't take them to fancy places? You ask, will she choose the one who can buy her dream vacations? Will he choose the woman with the new car? But this is a spiritual test, not of status, but of substance. Here is what you must hear. Heaven sometimes withholds material comfort, not to punish you, but to refine your worth. Because nothing exposes the quality of love like scarcity. And what do the prophets say? The person who falls for you now, here in your struggle, sees your real value through heaven's eyes. Your worth is not written in bank statements. Your worth is inked in courage, loyalty, kindness, faith. Let me show you how you'll know they're falling, how heaven confirms it through micro miracles, even as the world judges by numbers. She calls late one night. She doesn't need grand plans, just your voice. He brings you coffee, the cheap kind, but with a sticky note. You make every morning better. She's excited to watch a movie at home, legs tangled together on a second-hand couch, because your laughter is worth more than any new release. He listens to your dreams, not criticizing your debts, but building castles from your hopes. Notice these details. They're heaven's fingerprints. When you get down on yourself thinking, this isn't enough, the prophets command, look again. You are giving the one thing that cannot be measured, true connection. Of course, resistance will show up, both yours and theirs. You will be tempted to sabotage. Let me pull away. I'm sparing them disappointment. She will wonder if this is practical. Her friends will question her. He can't even afford dinner at that new place. He will be haunted by pride. I can't show her my bank app. It's just overdrafts and missed payments. Listen carefully. Heaven says, this is when the test deepens. This is the moment pain from your past flares. Maybe you were left before, replaced, humiliated by debt, told you weren't good enough. Maybe he lost love because money ran out. But heaven whispers, delay is not denial. Every heartbreak has trained you for this love, the one that won't be scared away by financial storms. Here is what the angels are highlighting. If he is doing these things, pay attention. These are not small gestures, but signals from the divine. They initiate contact. A text, a call, a meme. Even when there's nothing to say, just to feel closer to you. They remember your small details, what makes you smile, the struggles you've shared, your favorite music on hard days. They protect your spirit, worrying if you got home safe, or sending "let me know you made it" messages when you take on extra work. They're there for you, even when you're down, jobless, or anxious, showing up with loyalty, not just when it's convenient. They talk about the future, not as a fantasy, but as a possibility, even if it means building slowly from the ground up. They light up when you enter the room, even if that room is 2 folding chairs and an old lamp. They find your financial fears endearing, not as flaws, but as evidence of your persistence and humility. Gifts are small, but meaningful. A handwritten card, a thrifted treasure, a favorite snack hidden in your bag. They include you. Let's figure this out together. We'll get through this. Jealousy, but in a healthy way. A sign they don't want to lose you to someone with more, because to them, you are already more than enough. The prophets say, if you recognize these signs, don't ignore them. Heaven gave you these clues to defeat your doubt. There's a holy tension in the air. You almost want to reject love to avoid disappointment. She almost convinces herself to move on, to play it safe, to say, maybe next lifetime. But heaven interrupts, right in the moment you're about to give up. A random message, a dream that feels too vivid, a chance meeting at the grocery store, faces lit up in the glow of the freezer aisle. A song comes on the radio. The lyrics feel like a prophecy. You notice the time. 11:11, 222, 555. Repeating numbers that seem to whisper, keep faith. Movement is coming. The prophets command, listen. You are both on the edge of breakthrough. Don't walk away before the story flips. On your hardest day, maybe you're arguing with a bill collector. Your phone dead, dreams faded. You hear it. Maybe not a voice, but a pressure in your chest, a calm in the noise, a nudge. Don't let this love slip through your hands. And somewhere, maybe in her tiny apartment or his garage-turned-bedroom, they are whispering your name in a prayer, a hope, a longing. Please, God, give us a way. Let love be enough heaven hears. The answer is not distant. It's immediate. You look up. Your phone buzzes. A message. Can we just talk for a minute? Doesn't matter what we do. I just want to be with you. Even if it's just sharing stories and ramen noodles, you answer, and know it's the beginning of a miracle. Suddenly, maybe not all at once, but in small, blessed increments, the impossible starts to feel possible. You find a better paying gig. She lands a freelance job. An old friend offers a ride, a couch, a hot meal. The two of you laugh at how life can change from week to week. The bills aren't gone, but together you face them. You find joy in the struggle because it's yours and theirs, held, fought, survived, together. Heaven says, this is the real wealth. Every shared triumph, every mutual sacrifice, every night you fall asleep knowing you are loved, not for what you have, but for who you really are. And here's the mystery. When you stop chasing what you lack and start receiving what you are given, abundance unfolds. Maybe not always in dollars, but in hope, in laughter, in presence, in trust. Maybe that's the kind of richness that outlasts recession and ruin. Beloved, you are now living the prophecy. He is falling hard for you. Truly, madly, deeply, against the odds, against the expectations of the world, against fear, against the echo of every loss. And the angels are dancing because you finally let yourself receive it. The prophets say, don't sabotage with fear. Don't run from rare love because you feel unworthy. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's highlight reel. When heaven commands a union, the world's economy cannot block it. When a soul is sent to love you through adversity, that is divine favor at work, not luck. When you surrender pride and accept partnership, miracles multiply. If this message rings in your soul, whisper, thank you, heaven, for divine alignment. Thank you for love that finds me, even in the struggle. You have waited. You have wondered. Now witness. Watch for the signs. Sacred texts, loving gestures, simple kindness, dreams, synchronicities. Each is heaven's confirmation that you are seen, chosen, prepared. You have been called to this moment. You are living, not surviving. And yes, he is falling hard for you, exactly as you are, exactly when you need it most. May you receive without guilt. May you trust without fear. May you love with open hands. The prophet's command, stay, witness, love. And as you close your eyes tonight, know this: your struggles are seen. Your prayers are seeds. Your love is the harvest. Divine love does its best work in impossible soil. Your chapter of abundance and affection is here. You are loved. You are chosen. And heaven is only just beginning. Type 1111 if your heart says yes. Type I receive if you claim this blessing. And remember, beloved, no financial lack can block what is written in your destiny. This right here, right now, is a miracle in motion.